Well, thanks to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, it seems the cat is out of the bag. For those who weren't keeping up, not only is Ventus a member of the new Union leaders after the Keyblade War in that time, but also the newly revealed original self of Marluxia, known now as Lauriam. This has almost turned the Kingdom Hearts series and community on its head, as Lauriam's inclusion opens up so many doors and connections throughout the series that is only furthered by the fact that Marluxia's most notable appearance was in Chain of Memories as the final boss of Sora's arc, master of Castle Oblivion, and planned traitor to the Organization XIII. Many questions rose up. Why is he there? What's his true connection to Xehanort? Why is his importance shining again now in the light of his supposed return in Kingdom Hearts 3? But this particular theory was a can of worms opened up by one single question. Can he wield the Keyblade? Well, if he's there, apparently taking Strelitzia's spot as a Union leader in the time right after the Keyblade War, then he must be able to wield the Keyblade, right? Especially if he's the one, man, I'm like 99.9% sure that he is, the one who killed her in order to take her spot. So when this question arose if he can use the Keyblade or not, the flares started going off in my head on his importance and how his possible ability to wield the Keyblade could maybe even segue into the entire Organization XIII. Well, save for Xehanort, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Hey my hypelings, it's HMK once again with another Kingdom Hearts theory. Now open your mind because I'm going to take about everything you know about the Organization XIII and Keyblades and turn it on its head. Now what I'm saying is that Marluxia, or I should say Lauriam, could be the key, get it, to unlocking the mystery behind the members of the Organization XIII, their selection, and their weapons. What if all the organization members already had the capacity and the innate ability to wield a Keyblade that helped guide the hand of Xehanort and Xigbar in selecting the members of the original Organization XIII? What if their weapons are primordial forms of Keyblades that will take shape eventually, and Lauriam acts as the first point towards this fact? But that's not enough, of course it's not. We need more evidence, and there's two others in the Kingdom Hearts series that will drive that point to validity, and they are Lea and Riku. With Lea, we have seen that he's been able to eventually brandish a Keyblade, and the Keyblade's own design directly coincided with his chakrams, the Eternal Flames. But that is only one piece of that particular puzzle. Now we come to Riku to bring it full circle. Although he was destined for the Kingdom Key, eventually he found himself in possession of Soul Eater, and Soul Eater has been confirmed by Tetsuya Nomura to be the developing form of Way to the Dawn. Nomura states, since Riku has always been using Soul Eater, he still calls it that even after a changed form. Keyblades aren't something that you obtain suddenly out of nowhere, so in Riku's case, his Soul Eater was used as an intermediary for that Keyblade. That is from the Kingdom Hearts 2 Ultimania. So now that it's come to light, or I should say has been in the light for a while, don't you think it's extremely likely that Lea went through the same process to gain his Keyblade, with Eternal Flame acting as a developing base form? A way that we can see this being a theme and a thing is the way the weapons are summoned. They are called upon a lot like Keyblades, don't you think? And that goes for every weapon for each member of the organization. Also, I like to make a note that the designs of their weapons are drastically different to their original weapons they used as complete beings. Now we get to the final stretches that tie this whole bundle of joy together, why they were selected. Now we have to consider two things before I present the evidence. One, in order to become a nobody, you have to have a strong heart. Not all heartless produce nobodies, and those who produce human-like nobodies are those who have the strongest hearts. And two, Xehanort has been known to be a pathological liar, even to his comrades, to the point where it is revealed that nobodies can indeed have hearts, albeit replacements that are produced by the body after losing their original heart. So with those two factors, and along with the supposed fact that each member was going to receive a Keyblade due to carrying a fragment of Xehanort's heart, could it be possible that by existing as a human-like nobody, showing the strength of their hearts by doing so already proves their candidacy for wielding a Keyblade down the line due to said strong hearts, and that Xehanort and Xigbar, knowing this type of knowledge, use that to pick or rather track down members for their organization, and only danced around the notion that they will receive hearts and potentially Keyblades to hide them from the truth that they will already be worthy of holding Keyblades to keep them ignorant and thereby easier to manipulate, and that their weapons and elements that they wield act as precursors to their possible Keyblades, as seen how Riku handles his Soul Eater and the power of darkness, and Lea how he handles Eternal eternal flames and the power of fire, and how they can keep up with the Keyblade's power with their own. And I know the question would arise that if Marluxia could summon a Keyblade, why didn't he do this the whole time? Well, remember, Keyblades are particularly tied to one's heart, and becoming a nobody would perhaps impede his ability to wield a Keyblade for a time being when he's without a heart, and for that time he had to recall the base form of his weapon, which would be the graceful Dahlia. And this is definitely possible, as we've seen Riku able to call back Soul Eater long after he gained Way to the Dawn. Or it could be possible that he didn't want Xehanort to know that he could wield a Keyblade, as he was a traitor, and this notion is supported by Nomura's statement that Xemnas could have wielded Xehanort's Keyblade, but perhaps chose not to. Marluxia's original self, Lauriam, seems to complete the notion and the theory that if he would be able to wield a Keyblade, then it could be possible that all other members of the Organization XIII also will be able to wield a Keyblade using Lauriam's past, Lee's involvement along with Riku's weapon development, and the inherent connection that they all share as organization members selected by Xehanort. And to cap it all off, this will play beautifully in Xehanort's plan, as he would need them all to wield Keyblades regardless in order to incite his second Keyblade War, and that the weapons that the organization members wield could in fact become Keyblade transformations once their Keyblades awaken. And remember, like I said, it may be possible that their initial lack of hearts is the reason why their Keyblades may have taken too much time to form before their eventual demise as nobodies, but their return as complete beings, as evident with Lee, could lead each of them owning a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, as alluded to with Lauriam in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So guys, let me know what you think about this theory in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure I blew you guys' minds. So guys, until the next Kingdom Hearts video, be sure to like, share, favorite, and most importantly subscribe to HMK. It really helps the channel out a lot. So guys, until the next video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.